The episode begins with Zion waking up in a place that looks familiar but feels off. It's Arian's room, but everything is distorted, colors are muted, and the walls seem to breathe. The mirror looms large, its surface rippling like a portal. Zion tries to speak, but his voice echoes strangely, as if the room itself is mocking him. He steps closer to the mirror and sees his own reflection, but it's not copying his movements. Instead, it stares at him, grinning wickedly. Suddenly, the reflection points to the door. Zion hesitates, but a faint whisper fills the room. Run. The sound grows louder, overlapping voices urging him to move. The door bursts open on its own, revealing a dark hallway. The hallway seems endless, with doors on either side. Each door creaks slightly, as if inviting him in. Zion chooses one at random and steps inside, finding himself in a snowy field, the playground where he found the key. But this isn't the same playground. The snow is crimson, and mannequins stand in rows, all facing Zion. One mannequin moves slightly, its head tilting toward him. A cold voice whispers, "They were warned." Zion stumbles back, heart pounding. He turns to leave, but the doorway he entered has vanished. The mannequins begin to shuffle forward, their movements jerky and unnatural. Zion runs, his breath visible in the icy air. He reaches the center of the playground, where a single swing sways despite the still air. On the swing sits a small boy holding the same keys Zion found earlier. The boy looks up, his eyes hollow and dark. "You shouldn't be here," the boy says, his voice echoing unnaturally. He hands Zion the key and points to the sky. Zion looks up to see a massive mirror hanging in the air, reflecting the playground below. Suddenly, Zion is lifted off the ground, pulled toward the mirror as if by an invisible force. He struggles, but the pull is too strong. The moment he touches the mirror's surface, he's sucked through it. Zion finds himself in a twisted version of the farmhouse. The furniture is floating, and the walls drip with a dark, tar-like substance. The journal he found earlier lies on a table, glowing faintly. He opens the journal, and the pages write themselves in real time. They warn him. The maze isn't endless, but the price to leave is. Zion realizes he's trapped in the same cycle as Arian and others before him. As Zion reads, a figure steps out of the shadows. It's Arian, but his face is pale, his eyes lifeless. "You came for me," Arian says, his voice hollow. "But now you're one of us." The episode ends with Zion's reflection staring back at him, smiling wickedly.